Hey,
Now you're on
hey,
the screen.
hi, everybody. How are you? No, this is the right screen. This is the opening screen. I messed it up earlier, but hello, everybody. Welcome to Heathens and Heroes, episode 21. Holy smokes, guys! I can't believe it. This is 3 full weeks of we have three. If somebody watched an episode every day of our show, it would take them 3 weeks. Can you believe that? Just a fun fact. Okay.
Hey, what are you doing with your time now that Christmas break is here? You could watch 3 whole weeks of us.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Yikes.
It's ready. We're ready for it. All right. Hello, adventurers, and welcome to Heathens and Heroes, episode 21. I am your host, Connor Coates, aka Craig Theron, and thank you for joining us on this journey that is Heathens and Heroes, a
Matt
podcast
died.
where. Oh yeah, Matt's dead, by the way, Trick. So great roll.
Sorry.
I don't know what we're gonna do, but we're gonna see what we can do. We might have to roll to resurrect Matt. So actually, if everybody wants to roll, I think you need to roll. Oh wait, he's back.
He's alive.
Sorry, I heard my name a few times. It's like Beetlejuice, you know.
Oh,
Just-
okay.
Wait, Connor's the only one that can bring him back. Say the new name. Say the new name.
Oh, Matster, Dungeon Master, Dungeon Master, Dungeon Master. Okay. This is a podcast, everybody, where five friends get together and play Dungeons and Dragons as well as they know how to, which isn't very well. Aside from our wonderful Dungeon Master, Matt, your four heroes, Ramus, Nandor, Einar, and Craig, or myself, are on a treacherous journey through the Underdark, and the journey has not been an easy one. Will our heroes escape with their lives, or will the heathens of the Underdark devour their souls? I want you guys to remember that you can watch the show every week live on twitch.tv/Heathens and Heroes. Or you can watch this episode and all the prior episodes on our YouTube channel right now, either by searching for Heathens and Heroes, clicking the link in our About Me section below, or by clicking the link in the chat as it comes through. Please remember to hit that follow button, the subscribe button, the notification bell, and all the whistles, as it helps us out tremendously, and we will then be forever in your debt. And that's right, I said forever. With that being said, though, I'm going to go ahead and pass it on to our Dungeon Master, Matt. I'm sorry, I'm done. To begin the next chapter of Heathens and Heroes.
Well, to get you caught up, last time in the Underdark, our heroes had made their way to the city of Lincolnstone, a deep gnome city, where they managed to meet a few interesting people. One of which being an old friend in Jim Jar, and a few new potential friends, we'll call them, as a bunch of seemed to be quest givers came out and were like, hey guys, we need help. You don't have to help us, but we need help. And y'all were like, sure, with some of these things, maybe. So, with a list made of things to do in the area, as well as a variety of things gathered throughout the town, you all have finished up your business in the Cave of Clatter and were making your way towards Diagrammatic Hall to reunite with the chief and to receive a missive that he was going to be giving y'all. So that is where we pick up with Einar returning from his escapade with a ghost, and the rest of y'all preparing to meet up with the chief. What would you like to do?
I kind of want to get started on these quests.
So, anyways, yeah, that's why I gave you the 75 gold, because that horrendous drawing. Nothing? Nothing, Gregor? Okay.
I don't think I could hear you say that, unfortunately. Wait, were you talking to them or to me?
Where was I again? Oh yeah, never mind. Everything's just like flooding back in right now.
It's been a little bit.
Okay.
It's been a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I know we went to go do that thing, and then we went to that. Okay.
Yeah, we traded and bartered. We drew pictures. We got our silver weapon.
Oh yeah, we did.
We did.
And now we have at least 4 different tasks to complete. So let's go and complete some tasks.
But so, Einar, did you deal with what was it called? That other place?
Yes, the I'll remember.
It's there.
I don't remember.
Ruby in the Rough.
Throw me in the rough. Yes. Yes. I encountered the head priest over there. Head priest. The head priest whose name is Glyphic Shroomlight. I encountered him. He's a very interesting fellow. Introduced me to his burrow warden, Yadgar. Also an interesting fellow, very dead. That was interesting. Talked to a ghost. First time I've done that. But yeah, I'm good. Also, they gave me a new spell, so that's really nice of them. And they also asked us to take care of some problems for them. But you know,
Add it to the list. Oh, also, like when you said that I've never done that before, which talk to a ghost. I'm trying to think back. It's like, did I ever talk to a ghost?
You
Does
killed
Dawn count as
ghosts.
did I did technically talk to a ghost as she tried killing me. Yeah.
you know, we all have our good times, right?
Also, you keep cutting out, by the way.
Do I?
Yeah.
I think it's only when you talk consistently loud, though. I don't know. I'm just never mind.
And I talk consistently loud.
Yeah, I know that was kind of a weird phrase, but
It might just be crisp. I don't know.
it's
a
probably
very
crisp.
Anyway,
let's go.
All right. So do you all gather up then and head to the hall? Is that
I
the
think-
plan right now, or
Yeah.
are you going to go and
I
head?
think first we were gonna go and take care of the
house.
stuff for the circle.
Are we gonna go for the house or the circle first?
circle.
Let's take an inventory very quickly of what side quests we currently have at our disposal. So we have the circle, which we need to take care of. We also have the Borough Warden's request of us clearing out the issues that they're having, which is related to the ghost, I think, in a house. Correct me if I'm wrong.
That's the one that I'm thinking of is the ghost in the house because he was mad when we first got in there.
Right.
He said a ghost in a house, and then the remains of a gnome in Rockblight.
And the remains of a gnome in Brockblight. Right. That too.
I figured we just take easy to hardest, or do you want to go hardest to easiest? Yeah, I figured the ghost
Easy to hardest makes the most sense, right?
Yeah, I figured the ghost
That
in the
way
house.
we're not having to take rests every 5 minutes.
Exactly.
All right, I'm with you, fellas.
So, which one are we heading to first then?
Which one is the easiest? Which is the hardest?
I'm guessing the house would be the easiest since it's just one ghost.
Yeah, let's go take care of the ghost in the house.
Yeah.
Let's presume that to be easier.
All right. So with that, you all begin to continue kind of backpedaling over your steps, kind of retracing your steps. That's the word I was going for. Through these caves to get back to that similar district that you had been to before. And as you do, although Jimdar is not by you, you come back out to where you had tried to commune before, Nandor, with the Minthier pillar stones that they have in this area. And you know that the house in question is sort of up around the bend, around the corner, and just up ahead.
Okay. So just around the corner and up ahead, right? As we're walking by, I'm gonna say hi to the guy again, and I'm gonna tell him, "Oh, we'll get to that thing eventually," and continue walking towards a house that we need to go to.
All right, sounds good. And he just kind of gives a little wave as you go by. Doesn't seem too stressed about it at the moment, watching you go by.
I like your pillars.
Thank you.
All right.
Good day.
So, is it that house, or is it another house around this bend?
This one up ahead right here. And house is a general term. It is more of a stairway that descends into a wider cavern, and none of them really have doors here either. They are just kind of like hobbit hovels minus the door, in deep gnome architecture. And so you arrive, and as you approach, you can see there are a few of the deep gnomes in the area who kind of look over in your direction curiously, but not really trying to get involved, but definitely keeping an eye and knowing which residents you approach.
Hi.
I'll pull out my great axe and admire the silver coating and just say, "We got this."
Is this your hole?
No,
You want to come with us? More the merrier.
no.
All right, Gregor, you first. Gonna push him down the stairs.
You tumble down into a what looks to be like almost like a storage room, as a lot of furniture and things of that nature are covered with a cloth and kind of set off to the side. You can see that there's a little bit of other furniture that looks like it was in the process of being brought in, but has been abandoned as it's kind of like scattered. And as you come in, you hear out this voice that just goes, "No! Mine!" And I'm going to need some initiatives.
Oh, yay.
Oh no! What did I do? That's fine. You'll be fine. You're the clutch, baby. You're good.
Yeah, I got this under control. Don't worry, guys.
Hello. Don't kill me.
All right, well, Gregor, you are up first.
Okay.
However, as you come to and kind of look around, you don't see the source of the voice currently.
Okay, and all I'm gonna say to the ghost is, you should really share with people. It's not nice to scream and say mine. That's just, you don't do that. But then I'm going to maybe just call out to it and see if I can draw it out a little bit more. Well, did we have a name? Yes, give us a sign. Did we have a name for this at all, or for this ghost?
Yes,
Did you?
I think so.
Do you shut down that from upstairs?
Just
I
the
would-
ghost mad
wasn't
you
it,
called
wasn't
today.
it Azuk? Azuk
I
was...
believe so.
Okay.
Yeah.
But does Gregor know that information?
Vazook, yeah.
Bazook.
All right.
Bazook.
So
Like kazoo, but,
I call up to Einar. I'm like, hey, what was the name of that ghost again? Wasn't it Vazik or some Vazuki or
His name is Vazook.
Vazook?
Yeah, we got this.
You can do it.
Vazook?
Can you write your name in this book? All right.
It's up there at the top, and I'm like, how is it that he gets the ghost's name right, and he can never get my name right?
I think
It's
he's
not
doing it on
working,
purpose.
Elmo.
It's all right. I know. You get used to it.
Oh man.
So, would you like to hold any sort of action, do anything in particular?
I'm going to hold. Didn't I check my inventory real quick? Did I not? Didn't I get a silver weapon?
Yes. You have to go in the settings and put in the description silver.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. Oh, yeah.
I think you did your other dagger.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So I'm just gonna hold my other dagger, and prepare it for attack. I don't know what, but I'm gonna prepare it for attack.
All right. And would you like to stay where you are?
No, actually, I'm gonna tuck myself away in this corner right here.
All right. All right.
Perfect.
Then comes to Ramas.
I'm going to look at Einar and say, we may be dealing with something more magical than we anticipated. Be ready, my friend. And then I'm going to walk in with my battle axe ready and go right here by the door and hold my turn.
All right. Are you holding an action for your turn?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Then next up is the Spectre. It is going to... Actually, I should rephrase this as Cragor. As you're standing there, tucked in, calling out, kind of like just at the ready, you hear this faint bit, just almost like a insidious whisper in the air that says, "Get out!" And you feel this pull at your chest. You are holding an action, so you can make a attack roll at disadvantage, though, because you do not see this creature.
I will do so.
Not bad, baby.
That still hits. All right. So you just kind of lash out in the direction of that. And as you do, you can see for this briefest of moments this sliver of like blue ectoplasm as the blade cuts across something. And you just see this shimmer of what almost looks like a chest and a shoulder as it goes by, but seems to have struck. And with the dagger all coated in silver, seems to have done well.
And while that's happening, after that happens, I'm just gonna quickly say, "Oh God, I'm so sorry. Please don't kill me."
Well,
Gregor, that's what we're here for.
I
What?
need you
We're here for this
to
thing?
make me a strength check.
That's a
for-
charisma.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
wait, no. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So as you say that, you pull back and you can just feel the grip on your chest relax a little bit as it seems to pull away. Not really happy about that strike.
Vazook, I'm sorry. Wait, I hope that was your name.
Nenor comes to you.
Sounds like bazooka.
I'm just gonna like look down there. It's like, okay. Well, I know. I just start walking. All right, gonna go right here, middle, or is that too far? Like, how long does it take to get down the stairs? Like, how many feet? Are you muted?
It's about what it says. So 5 feet. So
Okay.
real quick and easy.
Okay. So
So you can't, as you walk in, you can't see this creature, but you can see, Kragor like even more backed up into this corner, looking like, sorrowful and apologetic, but also a little like, I'm gonna stab a bitch. So, yeah.
okay, so I'm gonna do Mantle of Majesty. I don't know if I actually have to see the creature or not, but if I know it's here, would I be able to or no?
Let me check the command spell real quick. Creature you can see.
Damn it. Okay.
So I'll say if you want, we can X-nay that since you.
Okay. Da. Fuck. Okay. Is there any furniture or anything around here?
There's a wide variety of furniture and like old of different sizes, small, big.
Okay. Can I rummage through some of it? All right. Cool.
What are you looking for?
Okay. So what's here? Like couches or like.
Yeah, like with that set stage whenever somebody's about to move out, but it's like an old house where everything's all covered and dusted. So everything's all kind of compact and covered right now in different areas.
Okay.
There's a few
So
crates.
if there's I'm gonna try to like open a crate and like start looking through it to see like if I get a reaction.
Okay. Just go ahead and make me a investigation real quick, just as you're like, for the amount of effort you show. Yeah, it's about Nandor effort. Just kind of pop it open. You're like, oh yeah, this looks nice. Make a show of it. Yeah, no, I might keep this. And as you do, you can hear the voice kind of call out, "No, that's mine!"
Come and take it, bitch.
The voice still kind of sounds a little sourceless, but it doesn't sound right next to you, Ramos. But if you did want to try and make a ranged attack towards its direction with something you have, because I know you're holding an attack to do so.
I'll take a swing with my axe.
Swing at the air.
Pretty much.
All right. Roll with disadvantage for me. Still hits. Very nice. All right. So you swing out and you cut across something that seems to be like, as it gets the scar across that ectoplasmic form, you can see almost what looks to be the back of a deep gnome floating in the air from, just the size of your slash. And it seemed to be as it was kind of backing away from Kragor. It got caught by yours. But yeah, that is what you see for the brief moment that it appears and disappears.
So it's just like a there and gone kind of thing. It doesn't leave anything behind after it gets slashed.
No.
Okay. Cool.
All right. So anything else for you, Nandor?
Can I use a tentacle rod or like prepare an attack with it?
Yeah, definitely.
Right. Okay, cool. I do that.
All right. Then Einar comes to you.
Okay. Um,
This is where the bolts of fire would come in handy, right?
Fireball.
yeah,
Just engulf the entire
Just-
thing, like keep
just
us
completely nuke you guys.
out.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna move in. Obviously, so you said there's like furniture and stuff in here.
Yeah.
Einar, we can't see the enemy. Be careful.
Yes, I can tell. I'm looking around in the room. Is there anything like? Is there anything significant at all in the room, or is it just a house?
Honestly, it just looks like a house. Doesn't seem to be anything that shiny or specific that really catches your eye as you give it a gaze.
Right. I'm just gonna talk to it. Vazook, we can either fight with each other and we can kick the crap out of you, or you could show yourself and we can have a conversation about why you're here and what's going on. But either way, we're here to help you. So if you could, stop attacking us, let us know where you are, let's have a conversation here.
At this point, can I talk? It's like he hasn't attacked anyone; they've attacked him.
He pulled on Kragor.
He
He would have
pulled.
gone for an attack.
He pulled on me.
You stabbed him.
It was
He
a
pulled
defense.
first.
It was a defense.
Sock, Vazook, Vazook,
Kazoo?
that
Kazooie?
one, Vazook. We're very sorry about all the problems. We're trying to help you. Please let us know where you are. I promise you, no one else here is going to attack you if you show yourself and let us talk to you.
All right. Go ahead and make me a persuasion.
Dang.
Ooh, that's a nat 20, dog.
That is a nat 20.
All right.
This is like, oh yeah, we're not going to attack him either.
Well,
Convinced all of you not to attack him.
Okay. I'll put my battle axe out real quick. My great axe. Just, yeah.
I'm putting my dagger away.
Putting my axe away too.
all right. So you'll put your weapons away, and as you do so, it comes to its turn, and it materializes there in front of you, Einar, and you can see a young deep gnome that has this scar across its chest, one down its back, and its whole edge of its body is just kind of trailing tendrils, and it looks like it's stretched a little bit and splayed in different areas. And the eyes are completely empty, and the mouth is a little bit long as it just comes to you, and it's just like, leave! This is mine!
What you mean this?
All of it!
Okay.
It's a lovely house.
The problem is that you're scaring everyone around here. So I need you to not do that, for one. Maybe change the tone a little, because it sounds like you need a lozenge.
No! Fear is good!
No.
Keeps them away.
Fear is bad because right now you're showing yourself to us because you're afraid because we've hurt you. All right?
I have no fear.
Do you really?
I am here so you can see me kill you.
So there's no talking to this
Someone in the
guy.
face.
Can I just like wrap my arm around the specter today? Look, Vazook, Vaz. let me break it down for you, everybody. Okay, you got a bunch of people up there. They're really scared. Okay, it's not cool. All right. So what I need you to do is you're up here. All right. I need you to bring it down to here. All right.
Gregor, go ahead and make me a strength check.
It's not bad.
Ooh.
It's not bad.
It's not good.
It's not good, but it's okay.
It's about as well. It's about as well as I thought Gregor would have been able to pull that off. So.
Zook, can I call you Zook? Are we cool? We're cool? Okay, come over here.
So it turns and it tries to like slam into your body and throw you in the process, but you manage to just kind of catch it and push it off to the side.
Rude.
You're testing my patience. All right. I'm giving you one good chance here. I want you to stop. I want you to stop haunting this place. I want you to move on. It's time for you to be at peace. No more fear. Just rest.
There is no peace while the mad god reigns.
The mad guy.
Mad
The mad
guy.
god. Who's the mad god?
Is anyone going to make any aggressive actions?
I will.
No. I'm not.
I will pull out my axe and just say, who?
Hi, Nandor. Nice to meet you.
I'll chop that hand off, Nandor. Who is this you speak of?
It turns to you and it lifts up a hand in your direction and it goes to pull you as it just calls out, "The Lord of Slime." And now I need you to make me a strength check, sir.
Lord of Slime? Oh, now he rolls an 11. Okay. But no! Come on, baby! You pulling this?
You can feel your feet drag for about a foot, and then you're like, whoa! And you just stomp down and hold it, going nowhere.
I'm gonna point my axe and say, Lord of Slime? What's his name?
Where is the Lord of Slime?
And it kind of stares out at all of you. Seems to grimace and growl in its anger. And as it does, you can see it sort of just kind of backs away towards the wall. And it begins to try to seep into the wall as it calls out, "If you want your doom, go to the pudding court." As it just kind of drips and disappears into the wall.
Did he say pudding corpse?
Yes. Yes, he did.
Court.
Pudding corpse?
Before he like seeps away entirely, I'm just gonna do mental
Lucas.
magistry.
Lucas, we can't hear you, buddy.
Really?
Yeah.
It's random.
It like doesn't pick
It's
up.
very random, apparently.
It doesn't pick up the first part of the speech, but then it will pick up like halfway through your sentence that you're speaking.
All right, let me fix that.
just start with and. All right. So it has to make.
A wisdom. Damn. Now he rolls fucking high.
This a wise ass specter, dog.
Hopefully
Is it?
that
People get lucky.
This specter wise as hell.
He's too far into the wall. I get it.
Spectre is wise as hell.
And that's one wise ass specter. Gregor is saying all this, by the way.
Okay, so putting court. The deep gnomes are having a problem with oozes and things like that. So it's got to be related to that, right?
It has to. Hey, Kazoo, where is his pudding court?
Silence.
Me Vazuk.
No, Kazoo.
Pretty sure it was Vazik.
Kazooie?
I just leave.
I'm right behind Einar.
I'm with you, fellas.
It's just like, all right, Gregor.
Alright, so I literally am just gonna I look around the area and I'm like, good people, please come lend me your insight. We are looking for the source of the oozes and gelatinous cubes and things that plague your city.
And also
Can anyone
pudding.
point us in the direction that we need to go?
You see them kind of mumble to each other and talk for a moment. And then one of them kind of speaks up. I don't exactly know where they're trying to go, but every time they sneak into the caves, they seem to be going northeast.
Northeast. And how would I get to the direction that they are going?
Most of the ways are sealed now. I think the main working door that we have now is the one that leads into Rockblight. I don't know if the tunnels are sealed on the other side. I arrived a little late.
That's perfectly fine. You are a gentleman and a scholar. Or gentle lady and a scholar, if the situation applies. Let's go, boys!
And I promise, if I
Head
find
towards-
any pudding there, I will bring one for each of you.
I'm gonna.
Wrong kind of pudding, Gregor. Wrong kind of pudding. It's not the tasty kind. It's the kind that tries to melt your armor off of you while simultaneously melting your skin off of you. But it's a good thought.
But
It's a good thought.
like blood pudding?
Yeah.
Like the cube that you were stuck in earlier when we first got here.
Blood pudding, got it.
Got it.
Also, I'm gonna just say this, like, as I was walking out of the hole, it's like, taking this with me, by the way. I don't know what the fuck it is, but I'm taking this with me.
I'm gonna go back in there and just smash something of furniture, just to be like, yeah, your
Fuck you,
house
Kazooie.
sucks. Your house sucks, and then just like leave.
All right.
Show
roll
me
a
a sign.
roll me a D100. Nandor.
Oh boy.
Here we go.
God. Nandor, you find yourself turning into an
Pudding.
introvert who hates the world and
Again.
The madness heats in yet again, and you go crazy for 30 minutes.
So you find a piece of tree bark, like actually from the surface wood, that is carved on the inside of it, like almost like a depiction of the sun. And as you flip it over, though, you can see that the back half has a stain of blood across it.
Anybody got any fire?
All right.
We're not gonna burn it.
Salt and burn. That's how you get rid of ghosts.
Also, like, I'm just gonna say this, like, I'm not actually looking at it. I just like put it in my backpack and keep walking. So yeah.
Alright.
So, what is the direction to Rockblight?
Are you asking these people or?
I mean, I assume somebody told us. Isn't that big gate? It wasn't that. Was that Rockblight or was that?
The big gates that you first passed whenever you first came in lead to the north, which lead to the Golden Whisker Warrens, where the were-rats are. But you've been told about Rockblight, where the Deep Gnome is, the remains, which are having to get out through the south of the Ruby and the Rough, and through the staging area that's there.
Gotcha. We head that way.
Lead the way.
Okay.
It's this way.
Oh, this one.
It's this way, right, Matt?
No, seriously, which way are we going?
Always take there, so because caverns interconnected.
I just wanted to make sure that I dragged Einar in the right direction, because if I didn't, then I would totally have said, nope, this way, and turned him around and started going the other way.
There's actually nothing
we're
over
on
here.
point this time. So as y'all are kind of heading that way and passing through the tunnels to get into that section itself, you come out into the main staging area, and as you do, you can see that this area is filled with tents, campfire gear, things of that nature, and there are deep gnomes moving across it, kind of repairing gear and things of that sort of preparation stage. And there are also the occasional large giant badgers that are there that are just seem to be kind of be used as patrol and help guard the area. But as y'all are walking in, Jim Jar is also kind of coming out of a tunnel, kind of looking around, and looks over and sees y'all and is like, "Ah, there you are! I've been looking for you ever since I left the hall. What's going on, boys?"
Well, apparently, somewhere there is a pudding court where there is a king of puddings or lord of pudding who we have to go and
Lord of
defeat.
Slime.
Yeah, that one. Who we have to go and defeat so that we can let Kazoo, I don't remember what his actual name is, the ghost guy that's been playing in the area, so that we can let him go to rest, so that we can also find the bones of, it gets complicated, but basically we're looking for a way to go northeast.
Didn't y'all just go to get a little bit of gear and things like? What the fuck happened? You know what? No, I don't need to know. That sounds ridiculous. But it's boring here, so I'm game. I'm down.
Excellent. Lead on then.
Oh, well, I don't know about this pudding court. I know that there used to be an old, main center area judicial place. I don't know if it was called a pudding court, but it's other side of Rockblight. So, yeah, come on. As he kind of starts to lead on.
Well, I'm gonna follow behind Ramus, and while he's going, I'm just be like, I always thought I was the king of pudding, but it is what it is.
Not this pudding, buddy. Not this pudding.
So as you all arrive, he kind of walks up to one of the deep gnomes there that is wearing a little bit heavier gear and has a helmet kind of off to one side along with his sword and whatnot. And he seems to be kind of talking to a few others. And Jim Jar just walks up and is like, "Hey, Sark, good to see you. Long time no see. Yeah, I'm here with my friends. We're here on official diagrammatic business. You know, wanting to get through Rocklight, all that good stuff." And Sark kind of looks at him, looks past at the odd assortment that he now has following him, and he's just like, well, that's okay. I mean, we heard word of some folks, but not quite what I was expecting.
Hi.
All right.
And I wave at him with my with the ruby in hand.
He kind of starts to wave and then notices it and kind of like winces a little bit. All right. Are you? You're going into Rocklight through it, yeah? And Jiminer's like, yeah. We got some stuff got to go do. Got to go to court. We just got business. Got some remains to get. Typical day in Blingdenstone. And he's just like, this fucking guy. All right. And he kind of looks past and points to you, Einar, since you're closest, and he's like, "You look reasonable. If you're going into Rocklight, you're going to have a problem, just so you know. There may or may not be a substance. I'm not really sure what it is. The Stone Seers might know more, but they call it Ogre Mock Bane. I don't know if any of you are practitioners of the conjuration, but if you have elementals, do not use them around the Bane. It will turn them against you. Also, avoid the Medusa.
Madu. Okay.
Come again?
Do I?
Go-
I,
come
I
again?
lightly tap Jim Jar on the shoulder, and I go, Medusa?
Kind of looks up. He goes, yeah. Kind of scaly, has hair that moves.
Snakes? Yeah. No, yeah.
Turn to stone if we look at her in the eyes.
Medusa?
Yeah, that
what,
thing.
what is wrong with you people? Like, how many problems do you simultaneously have going on in your city at one time? You've got oozes and gelatinous cubes, ghosts, and mist, and whatever that word is that he just said about ogre something or another, and Medusa?
And
Like,
and still have not seen any pudding.
Can we just go back to exploring caves?
I mean, technically, that's exactly what we're doing.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
That doesn't have to do with the town.
Let's just take us one step at a time. We're looking for some remains. There's somebody went into Blight Rock.
Blightenstone.
Blight. No, that's Blingdenstone. That's the name of the town.
Blender Rock? No.
Rocklight.
Rocklight. That one. Somebody
There's a
went into Rocklight and didn't come back, and their remains are somewhere inside of Rocklight. Where would we find those?
I mean, that depends on where they died. But it used to be a residential area. Most of it was evacuated, so before the main forces hit. So if there are bodies, I imagine there's not too many. Shouldn't be too hard to notice.
Good.
At least
Okay.
from what I hear.
And whereabouts would the Medusa be?
And he kind of points to Sark, and Sark is like, honestly, any information you can give us about the Medusa, we'll give you 100 gold for, and you don't have to engage her. We just haven't been able to locate which hovel she's actually in. And if you do manage to actually take care of her, I've been permitted to, and he reaches into a satchel and pulls out a very, like, fist-sized, shiny diamond that he goes, I've been told I can offer this for proof of her defeat. Because he told me a few were going through, but you do not have to engage. Just any information we can get would be most helpful in reclaiming our city.
Gotcha.
And then Jim Jar kind of leans to you and is like, yeah, you see why the king couldn't really spare anyone right now? There's way too much.
Yeah. I mean, I thought the ghosts and the oozes and the rat people was enough, but apparently you people like to stack the problems. I mean, goodness. Okay, Medusa, information and also bodies and also pudding court.
If we're fighting a Medusa, I need to go back. My shield is big enough to get a silver coating to mirror. It might be helpful and effective in our fight against someone that looks at you and turns you into stone.
I mean,
If we get close enough. Or if she surprises us. Knowing our luck, it just might happen.
I don't disagree with you. I just don't have any coin left to get something else silvered.
I think I have enough.
I can make up a few more drawings.
There we go.
Okay, I'll wait here and find out everything I can about what's in Blight Rock, whatever, this place.
All right.
Matt, can you transport just me over there?
So, we'll do it the quick, don't need a map for it version. As you quickly, make your way to the Cave of Clatter to find the crafters once more. Make your way up to Billy, the quartermaster, and you're like, I want this coated with silver. And he's like, normally a job of that size would be about 100 gold, but since you're here with Daggermatic and all that, I can cut it down to about 60 gold.
Done. I need this as fast as possible. On the double.
It'll take about hour and a half.
Okay, I can wait. That should
I,
give
in
you
the
enough time, right?
meanwhile, am going to sit with Jim Jar and what was the other guy's name?
Sark.
Sark. I'm going to pop open my bottle of whiskey, and we're going to have a conversation all about the details of Blight.
All right. So go ahead and just roll me a persuasion with advantage. All right. So he graciously accepts the bottle as well, looking like he could very much use one, and motions for some of the deep gnomes to bring over some stools for the rest of y'all that are sitting and kind of waiting in this general area. Some of them are cooking off on the side. You can see a variety of like spider leg, shish kebab type deals that are being cooked and roasted. So you are offered food as well while you wait. But as you cozy up and relax, he does begin to tell you that, well, Rocklight was one of the first places to be abandoned whenever the main Drow forces took our city so long ago. And much of it is still lost to us. It was a residential area, and before it was not called Rockblight, but whenever we first arrived back, we began to explore it, which is whenever we first discovered the Bane. we had a few elementals with us that it turned against us. It floats through the air like a cloud made of dust. And whatever it touches, it changes, corrupts. Now, we've managed to seal off some areas that were leading to a largely ooze-infested zone. We did not pursue further into there, so we managed to seal it just past the old seeing stone located in the rock blight. Now, there may still be a few lost elementals that are there, but if they are unmoving, they will be hard to tell the difference from regular stone. There also may be a few ghosts or old leftover creatures from the time of the war. There is a nice garden and waterfall there, though.
Oh, sounds lovely. What exactly do you garden?
Different types of crystalline structures, uh, mainly to be used in different aspects. Some were useful for magical conduits, some were simply for art, some were to be sold to surface dwellers as trinkets because they just thought it was so nice.
Good. And the elementals that you mentioned, are we talking rock elementals primarily? Are we talking fire? Are we talking?
No, we only have stone shapers, so there would all be earth elementals.
Good, good, good. Not good. Good at all. Okay, great. And do you have a map of Rockblight?
Unfortunately, I can't say I do have an effective one. Uh, the main area that we've been able to pursue into, well, I can describe it to you. The tunnels from the doors here, the ones that go left, they are uh, caved in. They used to lead up higher to the where rats, where they now reside. But we sealed those off when we first entered. To the right, you will find the main residence area where you will see the waterfall and one of the crystal gardens above. There are a few pathways that lead from there to the main crystal garden that we have, and on the other side, a little bit deeper down, we have the old seeing stone.
Okay. Um, I look over at Nandor, and I assume Nandor is with me. Any
Yep.
thoughts, questions?
Mm,
The last place you saw the Medusa?
that's the actual concern.
The last that we saw her was, I want to say, around the primary crystal garden. Well, that's where we encountered her. She turned a few of our people to stone and chased us back out to the adamantium gates. Uh, but we encountered her first time in the garden.
Gotcha. And where is the Hall of Justice that you were talking about, Jimjar?
That used to be actually past the seeing stone, so I'm guessing that that's one of the areas he caved in whenever he ran into the oozes. And Sark kind of gives a nod. We didn't have enough time to fully collapse the tunnel, so it is not as secure as some of our other ones, but it was enough to slow them down to allow our escape.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, let's have another drink and wait until our companion comes back. I pour another round of glasses.
Shield. Just sitting there waiting for the shield, like
Just
doing,
looking
like,
at it.
the whole crossing of the arms, just like tapping of the foot, like let's go.
Stuck at the DMV, got it.
Pretty much, yeah.
I've got while we're waiting, I've got Craig out. I got him on the leash. I'm also trying to teach him a couple of tricks. One of which is I'm trying to teach him how to kind of hide in the shadows, if possible.
I thought you were gonna say hide in the shit. I was like, wait,
That's
what?
what it sounded
Hide in the
like at
shit.
first.
I'm trying to get him to hide in the shit.
Hide in the shit, Craig. Hide in
Nobody
the
will
shit.
ever expect it. I like it.
That's accurate. That's accurate. So
While he's got Craig out of the bag, I clean the bag again.
I never know that he's cleaning the bag, by the way. I just somehow think it's just always clean.
go ahead and roll me an animal handling.
Yikes. Yikes. Yikes.
All right.
He's still a baby, you know. He's learning.
He's learning. Might take a couple tries.
So every time you tell him to hide, he just like tries to bury himself in your shirt.
Oh, it's okay, Craig.
It's not really in the shadows or a good ways away or anything like that. But he just kind of is like, you like, hide, quick, danger. And he's just like, it climbs up and you get like the really sharp claws into your chest as he gets there and everything because they're just little hooks that just.
Yeah. Oh. Good, Craig.
Take one point of piercing damage.
Fuck.
Teach him to fly, man.
And they said cats are evil.
But
They are. Well, actually, you're not next to us, are you? Right?
Kragor is.
Okay.
Yeah, he's just like a little more off because he's got his pet out.
Okay.
Oh,
So I was gonna, it's like, yeah, back whenever I ran with the guys, we had this cat named Dickhead, you know? Quite a dickhead, I'm not gonna lie.
It's exotic.
Yeah, right?
Zoro is taken.
Sark kind of looks up. What's a cat?
So, do you know what a tiger is?
No.
Do you know? Okay, I was about to say Khajiit.
Wrong
you
game.
know- do you know what taxis look like?
Taxi. Tabaxi.
Yeah, taxi. Sorry.
That's all right. I'm just
Yeah.
imagining a car like, oh, you mean the thing?
Nah, okay. So let me explain why. It's because of this other D&D. It's a tabaxi that's name is tax. Yeah.
Gotcha. I no.
I cast minor illusion and conjure an image of a cat.
I'm gonna help him.
Oh, so they're like smaller, less intimidating displacers.
Yeah, very much. No tentacles on the back, and no ability to travel between dimensions. But
Also, like that, it
similar.
only has 4 legs.
Yeah. And also, unless you find the big variety like tigers, they don't eat you.
Oh, so they're edible.
We're their slaves.
I mean, You could eat them if you were in dire straits, but not a lot of meat there. I mean, this is about as big as they get.
Yeah, I've seen bigger rats.
And frankly, rats are tastier.
Matt, is it time?
yeah. But as they're having this conversation,
I'm just
they're
gonna like
wrapping up.
walking on this conversation.
Yeah. I'll take your word on that. I don't have a comparison.
What are you guys talking about?
Eating
The difference
cats.
between eating cats and rats.
Let's not, and let's just keep going.
Oh, is your shield done?
It is. Shing.
I assume that it looks shiny and polished.
Like you can see yourself reflectively.
It's a nice new untarnished shield. Well, silver coating to a shield.
Can it still fly?
Yes, it can. It's magic,
It
baby.
can. Yeah.
Okay, it's like it's a new metal.
I admire myself in his shield. Fix my hair a little bit. Have dust off my clothes a little. I'm
Hey,
like,
save
"Oh,
the rest
God,
for Eldith, buddy.
Why didn't anybody tell me I looked like this? Prestidigitation and just like clean myself completely.
It's like you just took a shower. You look good. Like a bath of roses you were just in. Let's go. Come on.
Jim Jar's like,
That-
can I get one too?
I look at Jim Jar and I clean him off too.
It's just like, yeah, that's good.
I also make him smell like roses.
That's a little weird, but I kind of like it.
Now the really fun part is how many bets could you win by asking people what kind of flower you smell like?
Down here a lot. Oh, if we weren't going somewhere right now.
Yes, right. So let us be on our way through the adamantine doors into the terribly dangerous rock blight.
Yes.
All right. So he kind of nods, makes a motion to some of the deep gnomes, and they lead the badgers to the adamantium doors, hook up a pair of chains to these harnesses they have around their chests, and then begin to lead the badgers away as you hear the loud of the doors just creaking open, and you can see even on the hinges little bits of dust and metal that kind of flake off. But the doors open, and he makes a motion to y'all and goes, "No, if anything terribly happens, and well, we're just going to close the door behind you. And if they follow you and it is terrible, be prepared for that. We will try and guard as best as possible. Just don't lead everything here if you can."
We'll do our best.
And I immediately
for the
start
pep
walking on the
talk.
ceiling.
And you immediately went.
Start walking on the ceiling.
So y'all, with those words of encouragement, begin to make your way into Rockblight, down about a 20 to 30 foot tunnel before you come to another set of metal doors that look to be openable as well. But there is another set of deep gnomes that are on the inside there that kind of give a nod to y'all and begin to open up the doors and allow you entry into Rocklight. Those who
Alright.
didn't join, so
Sure.
I immediately pull out a piece of parchment and some ink, or an ink pen rather, and I am going to map this whole place
all right.
as we walk through it. So Einar looks up at the group and he goes, I think we're back in the unknown and the danger zone. So back to our lovely marching order. I'll be towards the middle of the group.
Gregor in the front.
Would you like me to scout?
Oh yes, please.
You got it, boss. All right.
And I'm on the roof.
So I am going to try to do this as stealthily as possible as well.
All right. As he steps back and kind of joins the rest of the group, Jim Jar looks over to you, Ramos, and is like, I bet he doesn't see anything.
I'm not taking any more bets right now. All bets are off, Jim Jar. We need to be focused.
It helps me focus. A little extra adrenaline.
You have a problem. We'll discuss this later.
All right, so you head to the left, and you can see that collapsed tunnel that was mentioned before. So you begin to make your way to the right, and as you step out, you can see that a lot of this area is lit by that nice bioluminescent fungus that you've kind of seen spread out throughout here before. And you can also see the occasional stone mushroom as well, instead of a natural mushroom. And you can see the little bits of debris around here and as you kind of walk by and look down, you notice that some of the debris looks to be like the piece of a hand here, the piece of a face there, possible stone statues destroyed. And so you come over, you see steps that lead up and wind upwards there, but are unable to really see much aside from the faint little bit of sort of crystalline glow that is given off from like different lights hitting the crystals and reflecting and kind of giving that strobe light effect.
All right, so, and I'm speaking quietly. So the Medusa is supposed to be somewhere probably around the Crystal Gardens. Personally, I'm of the mindset that we should go and deal with the Medusa first.
Okay.
If that's what you think.
I mean, I guess my thought is the oozes and the gelatinous cubes can blend in with anything, so we could literally bumble into one at any point in time, or walk completely past them and not know it. The Medusa, on the other hand, we will be able to see, hopefully, before she sees us. But more importantly, if we get rid of her, we avoid what is potentially one of the most lethal things down here. Not that black puddings aren't lethal.
They're terrible for your
I'm
digestive
just-
system too.
I'm just not sure. I'm just not sure I want to be running potentially from black puddings and oozes and run into a Medusa.
Maybe we could push Medusa into a black pudding.
Only problem with that is we wouldn't have any evidence of the fact that we killed her to bring back.
We'll let her die, and then we'll kill the pudding.
Do you think her hair has bones in it?
Maybe?
I don't think they do.
You hear the little voice pop up. I'll bet you 10 gold it does.
Jim Jar, not now.
I'll take that bet.
It just seemed like a good time.
You know,
I'll take that bet.
He winks at you, Nandor.
All right. So if I'm not mistaken, from what we were told, the Crystal Gardens
Do I know anything?
and
about
the Crystal Gardens should be to the east. So Jim Jar, would that mean up the stairs, or is up the stairs the higher levels that they said they had closed off?
Up there should be the actual proper crystal gardens with the, if I remember correctly, the seeing stone is past that too.
If you want, I can
Great.
go scout.
I will say, while y'all are in here, you can hear faintly, kind of in the distance to your south, the sound of the waterfall here as well.
Yeah, let's go ahead and have you scout up the stairs just to the top. Tell us what you find up there.
You got it, boss.
Yeah, so you get up to the top, and as you stand there and kind of look inside, it is a fairly open chamber that has these large crystal formations that have kind of just started to jut naturally, but you can see at parts where it was like chipped or broken off and kind of faded and sort of distorted the way that images are through glass. You can see what looks to be a figure or statue on the other side of these crystals as well.
All right, I'm gonna come back and just report what I saw there. Okay, so it's pretty open in there. I did see what I think may be a statue. So if we do go this route, we may want to be as cautious as possible.
Okay, and at this point, Matt, how high is the ceiling here?
Directly above you, like it's about 10, 20 feet here. It gets a little bit higher, deeper into this cave. In here, it's only about 10 feet in the actual tunnel and the stairwell. You know, it ranges in different spots.
Okay. Because I was gonna say it's like maybe if we were to go up here, like where Krager basically went to go scout ahead, it's like would Krager be able to tell me how high the difference is, like for the roof? It's like because maybe I could go up there. I just like kind of stealth my way, like spider crawl essentially.
Kragor, whenever you did go up, you could say that it was probably ranging between 20 to 30 feet in height for the roof.
Okay, and I tell him that.
All right, so I could just spider climb and get to the roof and try to be as stealthy as possible, just to see like if I see anything, just in case.
Yeah, I think let's move up together. I don't want to run the risk of splitting up too much.
She is a serpent, so she'll be sneaky. If we move one by one and not as one together, she'll pick us off one at a time, and we won't even know.
All right.
Okay, up we go.
So y'all make your way into the main crystalline chamber.
Hey, Jim Jar.
Yeah.
10 gold says you get killed first.
Compared to who? Well, I guess it wouldn't matter if someone else went first. All right. How about we go all or nothing? Because if I'm gone, you're getting everything regardless.
Oh my god.
Not this time.
All right.
Let's go.
So you all make your way up and in, and you see this chamber is a longer chamber versus a like circular wide chamber. You can see the distorted image of the statue kind of in the middle of all of the crystal figures. There are stairs to the north side that seem to lead down, and there's also another set that seems to lead to the northwest over here. But as you come in, you can see there are two main caverns that are in here that have been opened up. one of them has a much wider carved arch. The other one looks like it is a natural hovel that may have been a residence at some point.
Okay.
Guys, I want to kind of go look at that statue just to get a better look at it. What do you think?
Go ahead. I'll be
do
right
that.
Well, I
behind you.
just don't want to split up too much. I'm just saying.
Just be quiet and careful.
Okay. Can I investigate this statue, Matt?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll me your investigation. You come over and you can see that the statue looks to be a deep gnome that has this like look of fear and is keeping his arms kind of in front of his face. And in one of his hands, he has what looks to be a chipped piece of one of these crystals from the garden that he's kind of holding out in front of him as well.
Gregor,
Yeah.
Gregor, get back. Come here.
As you kind of get back and make a motion, you do all look over your shoulder and into that deeper room.
Yeah.
And you can see that it is. Do you actually go over there, Ramos?
No, I was just trying to get the view. on
Okay. I had to make sure. You can see that it is a fairly wide chamber that is filled to the brim with stone statues, all of which look to be drow. And similar to, that old like Chinese tombs where they would have just like the rows of statues all at position. It looks very similar to that, where they're all, just kind of like standing there at the ready, unmoving statues.
Okay. So I'm gonna walk up and use prestidigitation. And I'm gonna light. Is that wood, by the way? Like, can I light it?
Yes. Yeah.
I'm gonna light it with it.
All right. As you come up and step inside, and you just the first bonfire alights, and you can see that all of them are definitely drow, or at least statues of drow, and that the armor stylings of them actually seem to be older and looking. In fact, a little bit more, I guess archaic is the word I'm going to use.
Okay.
But their armor styles are definitely older than the ones that you have seen recently. And as you stare at them, you hear this as one of them begins to move. And I am going to need some initiatives.
Why did I do that?
Because you had to be investigative.
Yep.
Yep, nothing wrong with that.
Oh, yeah. You had to do it. You had to do it.
All right. So, as that happens, bam. They all are, not all, but a few. The first one begins to move and shift forward. And as it does, you can see a bit of dust settle and shift in a few of the others as 5 others follow its example and begin to move as well. Starting us off is the one right in front of you.
Yep.
The way those rolls work sometimes. So it lurches forward and lifts up its arms and just swings at you. And first one is a 13.
Miss.
And it comes back down with the second arm for a
Miss.
10. So it misses its 2 strikes. unable to hit at you as it seems to just be waking up groggily from its nap. And then Einar comes to you.
Right. So how many of them are moving?
It looks to be about 6.
6, actually. Yeah. I was missing one.
Fire.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I'll start off with just. Sorry, just looking at my spells, deciding which one to go with. Alright. I'm just gonna go for the one that attacked Nandor. Thank you.
Oh
All
boy.
right. That'll hit. That'll hit. All right.
Bolt of green fire just erupts from my hand as I kind of just in my other hand still holding the ink pen and the map that I'm drawing, and I'm like, really? Just launch it at the guy.
Nice. All right.
And that'll be it for me for now.
All right. Then Kragor comes to you.
Hold on one second, sorry.
Haven't been in a fight like this in a long time.
Yeah. Matt, really quickly while he's doing that, can you fix my cone of vision? Because I can only see 30 feet and I should be able to see 60. Thank you. I don't even think I can see 30.
Which one is which one is the next one, the next animated armor in the rotation?
You are unsure. It hasn't gone yet.
Okay. Well, I would like to. Oh God, no! Hold on. I see what you're trying to do there. Hold on a second. Oh man, this is rough. Okay, which one was the one that you were attacking there, Nandor?
I didn't attack anything.
I'm sorry,
The one right
Einar.
in front of us.
Okay.
The one right in front of Nandor is the one that attacked him.
All right, I'm gonna do this. I'm going to take out my longbow and shoot a shot from here, right at it.
All right.
Heck
That'll
yeah.
hit. Go ahead and roll me sneak attack.
One D6.
You'll add 3d6 to your damage. All right.
Hey.
And so you get a nice solid strike against it, and it breaks off an entire arm of it as it just like hits right in that good in between point, and it looks like that crack spreads and it is barely standing.
Okay. And then I'm just gonna kind of back up right here.
Well,
All right.
okay. Well,
Then Nandor comes to you.
well. Okay. I'm gonna use Thunderclap
Good stuff.
right here.
All right. All right. So
Wave, I guess.
takes 2d. Wait. Okay. So I need.
Are you using Thunderclap or Thunder Wave?
He's thunderclapping. Thunderclap.
Okay. What's Thunderwave, I guess, technically speaking.
Okay, those are actually two very different spells.
I went with the one that popped up.
Yeah.
Wait, do you have both of them?
No. It's just Thunderwave. I've always called it Thunderclap. That's the thing.
Oh,
Because everyone imagines clapping. Bam!
that's no, that's not.
Oh boy.
Did that and it like.
See, and I refer to the cantrip as Thunder Snap because it's only a cantrip. But alright, so the three that are active right here fail are. What's your save?
Oh, you there. Where is it? Shit. Save.
It's 8 plus proficiency, so that's 3 plus your charisma modifier.
Modifier is the one on the left or right?
On the left.
+3.
So that would make it a 14. So
Okay.
they all succeed, so they get half damage. But the ones in the back take full damage because they were inactive at the time. They don't get to make a save, so they automatically fail.
So they take 12 damage. Or 6, technically speaking.
All right, and so this one is utterly destroyed as it just scatters its pieces, and two others, remain in place, but you can see bits of it chip off and break, while the back ones kind of get launched backward and kind of domino into some of these other ones, causing them to fall as well.
All right. What else am I gonna do? All right, now I'm gonna run up the wall. Like here, like what? 20 feet? No, like 15 feet up the wall.
Are you staying in the chamber or moving out? Because
Moving
in
out
the
of-
archway, it's about 10 feet, but it'd be easy enough to go.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go up the archway and just like start running like towards the right, like out of it.
Okay. Easy enough to do. All right. And any bonus or good with that?
That should be it.
All right. So as you do so, the other armors look up in your direction and whoops, I don't know if there's a check. This one moves 10, 15 to there, but it seems to stop at the archway and does not move past it, as it just kind of and waits.
Okay.
Ramos, it is your go.
Let's go, Ramen.
Are these
Let's
like,
go.
as a reaction, Einar's literally going to be like, are these like training dummies?
I mean,
Game master.
Oh
Master.
no, he's asking y'all, not me.
I mean, Jim Jar's there, so
oh, no.
Oh, if you're asking Jim Jar, he hasn't seen them yet, so he doesn't know what y'all are staring at.
Flash attacking.
Yeah, he just sees like shit's going down, and he's like, "Oh, I've got to get over there," but he hasn't gotten there yet. So he's just like,
I mean, one struck me as soon as I got close to it. Or try to, actually.
So Ramos, what would you like to do?
Man, Spider, what'd you do this time? And I'm gonna go over here to the area, like on the other side of the arch, and I'm gonna use my spear to poke at it from a distance.
All right.
I'll use the glaive. It's cooler. But it sucks.
You swing and you're just not used to, trying to attack around the corner with a glaive yet. It's just a whole new experience. So you kind of get a little high and you're just like, recalibrate.
Okay.
Do you have 2 attacks? I can't remember.
I do, but I'm not going to use it just.
Well, I don't think it's a.
No, don't you just have multi attack?
Yeah, you can use it only during your turn. So you couldn't like save your second attack for like a reaction.
Okay, so it's not like I use it and then it has to like cool down for a little bit. Like I can.
No, I think you because you took 5th level on fighter, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So yeah, you just have every time you attack with your regular attack action, you get 2 attacks now instead of just 1.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. I didn't want to like sit on this. And
No, I get you totally. Yeah.
That's
it's not
action
like
surge.
your action surge, right?
Yeah.
Action surge is the one that you.
Okay, so I will attack again after pulling back. Like, God. All right, one more time.
All right.
There we go.
That one will hit for sure. Go ahead and roll me damage.
It's been a while since I've swung this thing.
All right, so you get some solid damage into it, chipping away at its side. And any other movement bonus for you? All right. So after you, it comes to another armor that comes up and kind of stops just in that. Actually, I put it like right there. As it stops just kind of in that archway and doesn't seem to go past. Then another that took the damage moves up, but you're too high just to regularly smack it, so it can't reach you, Nandor. So after that, it comes to Jim Jar, who finally is going to 10, 15, 20, 25, come up behind you and be like, "What are you? Oh, yeah, no, I don't know what that is. That's not ours. That's definitely not ours. I mean, we would like to hit it, but it's not ours." He's then going to pull out his little hand crossbow that he's got and make 2 attacks at the one by Ross.
He's gonna what?
He's shooting you in the back.
Oh.
Yeah, it's because you told him not to, make bets anymore.
Yeah.
Mostly the die first thing, you know?
It was for fun.
Well, the first one hits, the second one doesn't. As he deals 8 damage and gets one of the bolts in. But afterwards, some more armor on the inside. Just seems to shift and move, but they are unable to move outward. So Einar comes to you.
I mean, I'm a little conflicted about the fact that they're not actually crossing that threshold. But if they're not yours, then what are they doing here? I asked this to Jim Jar.
He kind of looks over and he's like, I mean, I know I wasn't alive during the time and all, but they definitely don't look like the same people that took us prisoner. So my guess is they're leftovers? Maybe? I don't know. They told me stone magic is weird here, so maybe it has to do with that.
Okay, fair enough. I shoot one. Let's see. Just looking to see if I have anything that's gonna be more of an area effect, but I don't, so I'll just keep plucking away with Firebolt. I hit the one that's on Ramos. And I miss.
11 does not hit, unfortunately. You hit just like that archway right next to it, you know?
Were you aiming at me?
Of course not.
Of course not, Jim Jar. I get half the money.
And I will. I'm done. I'm not gonna do anything else.
All right. Then after you comes to Kragor. Keep in mind, these two do not get sneak attack because Nandor's actually not within melee range of him. He's actually a little elevated right now.
You mean I can't apply sneak attack to them, right?
You can.
Yeah, for getting the ally bonus.
Okay. I'm gonna
Because
come.
if I was closer, I get smacked.
I'm gonna move over this way a little bit, and actually I'll come here first. I'm gonna shoot the one that next to Ramos. That's what I'm gonna do. Trying to keep my
Alright.
distance. I'm gonna do a hand crossbow this time, though.
"12 unfortunately does not hit as it shoots out, but like it hits the body, but it doesn't penetrate into the stone. It just kind of lands.
Can I do one more hand crossbow shot?
Do you have a second hand crossbow?
Oh no.
Yeah. Say if you've got a light attack or a light weapon, you know, you can throw your dagger.
Actually, instead of throwing, I mean, I can still move even though I moved earlier, right? Is that
Yeah.
okay?
You still have, you know, because you were right there, so 5, 10 feet.
I'm gonna come up a little closer. I'm gonna stab it with my silver dagger.
All right. That'll hit. So go ahead and add a 3d6 to your damage, because you do have sneak attack with Ramos in proximity. Nice. All right. So with that, you get up close enough to completely destroy it as you just step up and stab the dagger in and just start pulling out pieces, trying to blood eagle something that has no blood, and you're just like, whatever, push it over.
And then I'm just gonna back up a little bit.
All right. You will get an attack of opportunity against you for moving out of this one's range.
From two of them, right?
Actually, yes. Yeah, thank you.
Perfect.
So first one, 14.
Doesn't hit.
Second one, 16.
That one hits.
Take 7 points as you feel one just slam into your kidney a little bit.
Oof, 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 oof.
That's a power punch right there.
What? Shoot. In semi-pro, where does he get punched to make him throw up?
In the jejunum.
He hit him in the jujujum. I'm sorry.
The PBS wanted to do a documentary on those baby that did puke.
Do I start throwing up?
Yes.
Make me a con save. And if that's where you're ending, then Nandor, it does come to you next.
Oh shoot. Okay. I'm just gonna jump off the wall, like here, right? And just walk away. I'm just gonna walk away.
Don't walk too far.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, does jumping off use my movement?
I'd just say 5 feet.
Okay. So 1. I'm gonna squeeze past the statue. 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's where I'm gonna end my turn.
All right.
Guys, I actually hold on before keep walking. Guys, I think we should just leave them. That's it.
And then Ramos, come see him.
He does make a point. Look, I'm like putting my hand like waving it on the outside of the art on the arch.
Nah.
Pretty much. Only when we cross this arch does it seem to attack. We're wasting time and effort, and Kraigor even got hurt.
I almost threw up.
He almost threw up. Poor guy. Let's just back away and see what happens.
All right.
I might under my breath. It's like, yeah, all the fucking waffles will come up.
What was that?
You're too far. You can't hear me.
I have fantastic hearing. No, I'm just kidding.
Have you seen those ears?
And you've got him out right now, unless you put your helmet back on. Done.
Wait, does that?
Done.
Wait, hold on.
My helmet's
so
off?
So if he
You
has
took your
his
helmet
helmet
off while you're walking through town.
Oh, Jesus Christ, you're right.
So does that bring his AC down?
But luckily, the helmet doesn't affect the AC.
Okay.
I'm putting that on right now, by the way.
Kraigor, you're in trouble.
No
I
wonder
knew something. I knew something was off. It was just.
It's a breeze. It was just a breeze.
All right. So the armor's unable to move. Then comes to Jim Jar, who's just kind of like, yeah, no, yep, I'm agree. This is fine. I don't need to be in there. He comes back kind of over here to where you are, Einar, or Nandor. Sorry, I was looking at initiative order. And so, as you all kind of step back and away and watch as the armors stand there intimidatingly in the archway for a moment before and walking back into the place that they were and then resuming position.
Okay. I'm not in total disagreement about the fact that going in there and actually engaging them is completely pointless. But I worry about the possibility that there's someone or something down here who could activate them and let them escape that archway. So from here, I mean, actually a little further back, I can just keep plucking away at them with spells and take them all down.
If you have something powerful enough, use it.
Ball of fire appears in my hand, and I just smile at you a little bit, like, eh?
My man.
Is there some kind of I don't know, like force field spell you could put on that archway or something?
I mean, we could put up a tiny hut in front of it,
That's no fun. No, let him do it.
but, like, I just don't see the point.
You guys are missing the entire point that there might be a Medusa around. There's Medusa around here somewhere.
Haven't heard her yet, so let's do this.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, I'm not in disagreement with the fact that we have to be careful about that.
Why are you
but
rolling, Matt? Why are you rolling? No.
I'm more concerned about the...
Why the eyebrow go up?
I'm more concerned about the possibility that the Medusa can control these things.
Yeah.
And as we're running away...
So, as you're saying this and having this conversation out here, Nandor, you would probably have the best gaze as you're kind of standing this far back. You just see Jimjar, who kind of like steps off to the side and is watching this conversation happen and everything. All of a sudden, he lurches to the side and turns as you see this long black arrow sticking out of his ribs. And as he kind of looks down and confused, you hear a voice call out, feminine. Now who has come to my chambers today? As you see slithering out of the archway of that smaller tunnel on the long, almost 5-6 foot long tail of the lower half, with the nice cropped black and white spider silk dress, top half drow that with a skin that almost shimmers in the little bit of firelight from Einar's hand, the narrow face, red eyes, and white, shifting, moving hair of the Medusa.
I trust him, but you didn't, don't you think? Let's go. Time for Medusa.
All right.
That's where we're going to end it today.
What?
No.
Dude!
Why?
Let us kill her.
We have 45 minutes. We said 1 o'clock, right? Right, everybody? We were in agreement? We were in agreement to 1 o'clock? Connor?
That's we can go through it if that's let's do it.
Yeah? All right. I was just going by with what we said. So, with that said, then,
Uh-oh.
we're going to have y'all re-roll some initiatives.
Oh no.
We're gonna take big time. Like, no.
Oh no.
Son of a. Why do we have to re-roll?
Oh no. No. Fuck.
It's up to you, Nandor. You're the first one. Let's go. Let's do this.
All right.
So much for my assassinate.
Just going to do this real quick. Don't mind me. Be stupid, please.
So, as you turn to her and look,
I don't look at her.
oh no, you have to look. You have to see her to command her. So you
Never
have to.
mind. Is she wearing a mask?
She is not.
Then
You can
never
look at-
mind.
Look down. Just look at her feet. Look at her lower body.
Look
at
at her
that
tail.
Look at that dress she's wearing that you know you want after her dead body. It's okay. It's okay.
Fuck. Do I have to look at her for Bane? No.
Actually, I would say since y'all are surprised this round, kind of like she's not going to get that extra, but did kind of catch y'all's attention to her. I'm gonna have a Constitution save.
Really?
From whom?
No, not really.
I mean, it is a surprise round.
I figured it'd be like one of those, like,
I would say,
Her shooting the arrow was
the surprise we got.
the surprise round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nander, do you have anything?
If that's the case, should I get her multi-attack in there for against Jim Jar?
Against Jim Jar? Sure, go for it.
She would only have enough for one other. 13 doesn't hit, so we're good.
Nander, do you have anything reflective that maybe you can, like, not look at her, but maybe look, but like face behind her and see if you can, you know what I mean?
What I'm gonna do.
You know what I'm
I
talking
know what
about?
I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm fucking gonna do. Precipitation. TNT.
We're in here?
Shut up.
You're gonna kill us all,
I
honey.
toss it at her.
All right, make me a dexterity with disadvantage because you're not looking.
Ability check, right?
Yes. All right. So go ahead and just roll me a d4 real quick.
Which one's a D4? Let me see this one. That's a D100. 1 second.
Name them.
I did for the most part. I'm just missing 2.
One of which happens to be the D4.
So you toss this as you just kind of like, shh, no, don't look, and throw it over your shoulder towards her, and it strikes into the wall right here and almost catches you and her in the blast of kind of being in between the both of y'all. But you just hear the of the TNT go off, and it sends some cracks through the wall over here.
And you had that before, and you didn't think to throw it in there with the statues, huh? Yeah, yeah.
Hey, remember, we had like a 2-week break. So, he's forgotten what he bought at the end of the last. I mean, that was like at the end of the last session that he bought that. So I give him leniency on that.
Okay. I'm going to expend 3 charges.
All right. And in this broken down area, it's easy enough to summon up the rats from, the cracks and seams and area all in between.
And I'm going to say, attack!
All right.
And then I'm going to run up the stairs.
Bye.
Okay. What do I see in here, Matt?
So these are actually downstairs.
Downstairs.
That you run, and as you run down, you find the large Minheater stone, similar to the ones that you had seen before, except this one is much larger and partially placed into the ground. And all across it, there are little sockets, little holes that look like they used to hold something. And you're, reminded of the Stone Shaper who told you about this area.
Can I attempt to put the thing inside the thing?
Do you have enough movement speed to run up to it?
So let's say I was 1.
10, 15, 20,
20.
25.
Do I?
So you'd have one more, yeah. And so you just kind of use free action to place it in.
Yep.
All right. So you set it into the gem, and as it does, you see the ruby begin to glow with this bright red, and you see that it kind of illuminates almost this whole area. Then there you hear this as one of the walls begins to shift, and you see an earth elemental kind of twisted and broken come out of the wall and look in your direction.
Hi, buddy.
I hope he's friendly.
Let's hope.
Why?
Because you had to run away.
I mean, you might have
Medusa.
waited to put the stone into the statue until we dealt with the Medusa?
It's fine.
I'm just saying.
It's fine. It is fine. We will be fine.
Getting my backup character ready just in case, guys.
No shit, right?
So apparently I also forgot to roll for Jim Jar. So I am going to have him jump over to the other side of this crystal and just kind of crouch down, pull out the arrow, get out his hand crossbow, and make 2 blind fires around it towards the Medusa.
Oh!
First one hits, and second one doesn't. But he gets 1 damn good shot at least for 8 points. And he just kind of like, as he shoots, he gun goes, "Did I hit her?" And then,
Do I hear him?
yeah.
I don't know. I need help over here.
Yeah, you got her, but she's kind of pissed about it.
Is she bleeding?
Huh?
Is she bleeding from the wound?
Possibly. You'd have to get closer to find out.
I have my reasons. Anyway.
But next is one of your
We can kill it.
swarms.
No, because if it leaves a blood trail, you can follow the trail and then don't look up. Just keep looking down for the blood. Anyway.
My beauties, attack.
They do go to attack. And actually hit, too.
Bet.
For 8 points,
shit.
as they just begin to wrap up all around her like tail and just nibble into it as much as possible. She does not look happy about it.
Good.
They haven't been used in a while, so they're kind of pissed.
Feed us. Feed us.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. And then after that, it comes to the Medusa.
The Medusa.
Thinking of a song by Dirty Heads. Medusa. Sorry. Anyway.
So she is going to make some strikes down at the rats that are all around her. And so the first one is she is going to let her snake hair do its bits. She's just going to kind of headbang whirlwind copter thing, into him.
Okay, Sindel.
Yeah.
Oh, she.
All right.
What is
fuck.
6?
So they take half of the piercing, but that's still 15 points of damage total that they take. As you
How much do my babies have?
24.
Okay.
So as like a few of the snakes just snap out at them and take a few bites, eating up a few of your little rats. But she then is going to turn and release 2 arrows, one at Krigor, one at Ramos. So Krigor, no, and Ramos, no as well. So distracted by the mass nibbling and clawing at her feet, she misses her shots. Next up is the Earth Elemental, over by Mr. Nandor.
Please be friendly.
It is going to shift up towards you, and as it kind of looks down at you, it's going to lift out its arms like it's going in for a big ol' hug, and then start bringing them in way too fast.
Oh no.
Bear hug.
Oh fuck.
So
Ooh,
first
nope.
one doesn't hit.
First one.
Second one.
Oh fuck.
So you manage to dodge under one, but as you do, the second one just clips you into your shoulder and side and kind of sending you almost to your feet as it strikes into you and just kind of sets its arms down into the ground and as it leans towards you. Then Krigor.
Okay, my first question is with my helmet on, with the eye patch on, with I'm assuming I don't remember ever taking it off, but that little bit of cloth that I had in there too, inside the helmet. How protected am I from her gaze?
So you can, compared to the others, look at her, but to avoid looking directly towards her face line with your eye, you'll still have disadvantage on your strikes, but you'll be able to properly, like, at least look in her direction, know where she is at all times.
Okay. Would it be possible for me to maybe roll out of the way into some kind of stealthy form, if possible? I'm not sure how that works.
If you can find an area to get some good stealth. Most of the things out here are see-through to some degree, so area is limited in this middle chamber.
Yeah, I was thinking before she attacked me that maybe if she didn't attack me, I would roll up here and kind of hide to the wall, but it's still kind of lit up here and very open. So no, you know what? I'm not going to do that. What I am going to do, I'm not getting any closer to her than I need to. So I'm going to take my longbow out and try to get a solid shot on her.
All right.
Can we get like a which direction she's looking in? Like play by play?
Last you saw, or last you know, is she shot at you.
Okay.
Disadvantage still hits.
Still good.
All right. Bonus action movement for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of roll back right behind Jim Jar here, and is it possible now for me to make a stealth check, or
You can certainly try.
I'm gonna try?
Oh shit!
That's a yeah.
All right.
That was a
all
good
right.
try.
You hit the dirt and you just lay out like on the other side of him, and you're just like,
You know me.
I'm your shadow.
And he looks over and he's like, "Wait, where'd you go?"
I think I'm losing a lot of blood. I can't see you.
Einar comes to you then.
Wand, visage. Wand.
Still requires me to look at her.
You don't have to.
Well, you're right next to me. I do have something shiny you can use as a mirror that you just look at yourself at.
Yeah.
My shield's on my back and I'm looking the other way. So technically, you could use the vision from the shield that's shiny to help. It wouldn't be a disadvantage, it'd be a normal, wouldn't it, Matt? Come on. Trying to break reality here.
Although,
Trying to remember the story of Perseus. I'm a Greek and I should
that work. Man, it's a choice. All right, I'm gonna go for it. Screw it. I'm gonna try this. So can I see her in his shield?
Yeah, you can do that much at least. You see like her silhouette where she's still trying to like tear the rats off of her and shit.
That. I'm casting this in a 3rd level slot.
All right.
So I'm shooting them like over this way, but then they're just gonna like curve up and go over my head and go slam into her ass.
Nice. All right. Well, then go ahead and roll me. What is that? 5d4 plus 5. So she just has a brief moment to look up as the bright flashes of arcane missile just ba 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 slam into her, and she just kind of stutters back a little bit, seemingly very unhappy about that.
Yeah.
I like this shield. I like this shield. I think you should keep the shield at that shine level. That's a good shine level. No, I'm gonna hold any other actions on that. Good. Stay right next to Ramos and just hidden behind these. It's like crouch down if I need to behind these gems that are next to me to make sure I'm out of her line of fire.
All right. Then Ramos comes to you after.
You're muted.
Can't hear you.
I'm gonna duck behind the statue real quick and have my shield still right here. That way Einar can still use it because it's, you know, within 5 feet. And I'm going to kind of like peek over the statue and like see where she's like where her kind of gaze is to see if I can get like a quick attack like of a spear throw at her real quick.
Okay. As you look to try and find her gaze, make me a Constitution save. As she is looking directly in y'all's direction after being struck with 5 arcane missiles.
Now, if she's looking directly in our direction after being struck with 5 arcane missiles, does that mean that she's looking at the shield that's currently
Yeah.
Nope, because that is on the ground.
What?
No, it's
You
floating.
It's a floating shield. It floats, Matt.
Just outside of the range it needs for.
Oh,
I don't make the rules, man. It's right here in the thing.
so much.
Well, hold on now. Then isn't he outside of the range?
Actually, yes, you're right. So,
I love you.
you're good.
I
You're
love
good.
you. I hope you know that. I love you.
But you can see she is looking in y'all's direction.
Okay, quick. Scope down.
All right.
Scope down.
Scope down. Going down. I'm just gonna like think, what the heck? What is this soldier? He's dead. These guys are over here. Why is he holding this stupid gem? Where the heck is Nandor? Is there a way to control this damn army to attack her? So since I'm out of sight, I'm just gonna like... I guess I'll just keep hiding and holding up the shield, hoping Einar has something better planned or something.
All right.
Hey, I thought that was a good plan.
That was a good plan. It was a good plan, man. We need something like big attack. Big attack.
All right. Well, before somebody comes up with the plan, a bunch of rats swarm it. So.
Dang it.
We get some attacks.
Yes.
Get it.
They just don't give a fuck and just go for it, man. All right, the second one is unable to, as she is spending her time swatting them back as best as possible, but she does take a bit of nibble damage. And then comes to the top with Jimjar, who is going to just once again blind fire from where he was as he calls out, "I heard something terrible!" Kind of referring towards what's happening with Nandor.
You have no idea.
But his 2 blind fires unable to make a strike. It does come to you, Nandor.
I'm gonna use an action to fucking disengage. tall is this thing?
That's about 10 to 12.
Oh, fuck me. Okay, I'm gonna use my action to disengage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go off the stairs.
And bonus, anything for you?
Bonus action. What do I have for a bonus action? I have Bardic Inspiration and Mantle of Inspiration, but no one's near me. Well, can I shout?
You can definitely shout into the wind. But do you have to see somebody for your bardic inspiration?
Do I?
Read the spell description.
I'm reading it. You can inspire others 60 feet within you, and who within 60 feet of you, or who can hear you.
All right. And let me see. You wouldn't know from here who is in 60 feet. So who would you guess to try and inspire who you hope is within 60 feet that can hear you?
Feet of fucking Kragar, do some clutch shit. His ability.
That was his god.
So Craigor, echoing through the cave from some sourceless voice, you hear, "Do some clutch shit."
I immediately just go,
Clutch.
clutch engage.
Afterwards, though, is one more swarm of rats that is gonna get some noms in. No, it doesn't. It tries, but she is unhappy about these swarms. So she is then going to just run past.
Hey Matt, quick question.
Yes.
Would they be able to swarm her like how I tell them to swarm me? Like,
They wouldn't be able to stick to her though.
okay,
Yeah.
that's what
Yeah.
I'm wondering.
He's so slippery.
Yeah, it's all them scales, man.
Fucking cunt.
But they all three do get an attack of opportunity as she runs past them, or slithers, because snake. First one misses. Second one misses.
That's a Yahtzee. Okay. Let's go.
Right? Oh, jeez. That's absurd. But as she comes around and she just right up to the side and
Oh,
looks
fuck.
down at you, and it's just like, you. And
Wait, which you is she looking at?
you, I know.
You handsome devil.
Well, she comes in the way of the shield. And she's like, does she look at the shield?
Oh no. She sees a glimmer of metal and is like, you know,
She's an
vampires
edge.
in mirrors. The shield is right there. He's right here. Different direction.
I mean, she's like, if she looks over to the right, I mean, she can, like, you know, see it. But okay.
Yeah, she doesn't turn around.
I mean, she had to walk that way, right? I mean, if
It's
she
a good
came
try.
from that direction,
It's a
from
good
that
try.
direction, she'd have to look there.
You know what? She's actually blind, but her eyes still work, and she uses tremor sense, so she just knows where you all are. It's crazy.
Fuck. You tough?
Bull. You are well prepared. I just want you to know, boys.
Let's move it along.
Yeah, we got to be okay.
So she comes up and she is going to actually try and spend an action to grab onto you and face you in her direction to make you force a save. So it's a contested athletics versus athletics or acrobatics. So whichever you prefer.
Oh, I'm gonna do acrobatics.
Bruh.
That was
She had to roll it.
that was,
Roll it.
I know it!
well, you still only have to make a Constitution save. This isn't a guarantee.
So that's at the start of my turn, though, right? Or is it now?
Let's see. Start of your turn.
Okay.
So, but she now has your face kind of smushed in between her hands, facing her, as she just kind of grins at you and goes, "I want to add you to my collection."
Okay.
So, then
I offer no reaction actually to her, but other than the fact that I'm now looking at her, apparently.
Just do one of these, you know, just raise up out of nowhere.
yeah, that sounds appropriate.
Something kind of
So, the elemental over here shifts 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and it can get just enough.
Bitch.
25. Wait, hold on. It's right here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah. Can't fucking look at shit. And as it does, it just follows through, slamming into your direction. So first one hits, second one hits. So total of 35 points to
Well, Matt.
Andor.
Matt?
As you find yourself slammed into the wall, and then the steps that you're trying to climb, just kind of being ragdolled like Loki against Hulk.
Are you out?
I'm out, boy.
Yeah, had to do it.
So,
Alright, time to clutch up.
Fucking I saw the fucking movement. I'm like, oh no, he's gonna be able to move 30. I know he's gonna be able to move 30. He's a fucking.
Yeah, had to run off and put the jewel in there. The Nandor style.
If he
Oh, Mr.
dies,
Clutch.
he dies.
You're dead already.
I'm knocked out. The fuck?
Okay, alright, okay. I've got the move here. I got the move. Now, I'm gonna
you
move up
just hear
here.
the ricocheting slams from the, area that Nandor's in.
No, you did your.
Alright,
And a new group of travelers comes to find dead bodies laying everywhere in this tomb.
so, Matt, how tall is the statue, by the way?
Deep gnome height, so like 3-4 feet.
Okay. So easily enough, I think if you're okay with it, I want to climb on top of this statue.
Easily enough.
I should be in it. I should be. I should be. What's the term for it again?
Flanking?
Flanking with Einar, correct?
Correct.
I'm going to use my bardic inspiration on the attack. With
Stab the
with-
shit out of this lady.
I'm doing my silver dagger in one hand and dagger venom in the other.
Double.
All right.
This bardic inspiration only works for one attack, though, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Use it for the poison.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't have the poison. I didn't prepare it, but I'll use it for that dagger.
Wait, nah, never mind.
And the bardic inspiration is how many again? Sorry.
A D6.
D8.
Is it a D8? Hang on.
Yep.
I think you should upgrade it to a D8.
Yeah, it is a D8.
That'll
Baby.
That'll hit.
Take it.
Wait.
You forgot your 3d6.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Shoot. Should I just
You're good.
roll
Just
3d6?
3d6 and I'll add it to it. Yeah.
15.
All right. As she just
And just so you know, I am going for the eyes.
Got it. Got it.
And
For
grab this
purposes.
one.
Get it.
All right, and that's actually a
A nat
nat
20.
20. So roll me that critical.
Let's go.
Is this
No sneak attack.
Yeah, no sneak, right?
Correct. All right, and you get another 7 points of damage in, and the first one it hits into like her shoulder meat and everything as you just kind of climb up and then reach around her face and try and stab for the eye, and it cuts a little bit of it, but not enough to completely like get a pure deep cut into it. But one eye definitely seems a bit damaged.
Disadvantage from now on.
How does it feel, bitch?
So epic.
Oh wait, I know. And then I guess I'm just gonna stick right here. I don't. Can I disengage or?
Are you? Wait, hold on. Are
You use
grappling
your
her?
action and bonus action.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Is he technically grappling onto her? With
I
the
want.
knives?
Okay.
Okay.
All right, and then stay in there.
Well, yeah, because if I move, she's gonna get an opportunity, right?
If you move away, yeah.
Yeah, I'll just stay right here. We got her in a good spot here, I think.
So you kind of balance on top of the stone deep gnome there, just like, let's go, bitch. And Einar comes to you. And you need a constitution save.
Come on, buddy.
Oh, shit. Oh,
All right.
Wait one moment.
I was hoping that was gonna help block the Medusa attack. Does that not do anything?
It doesn't, but I know her DC is like, what, 13 or 14, right? Something like that.
I don't know.
I didn't succeed, right? Like, I could say I failed the saving throw. Sweet.
Yes.
No.
Oh.
I just need 3 or 5 or 8.
Do it.
I need something better than ones on both dice at least, please, for the love of God. So
Let's do it.
Everybody-
Let's do it. Let's do it.
I don't know if I can actually use other formula, but we'll find out.
Yeah.
Maximum.
That is a definite favor by the gods.
I
That
am
is a
favored.
There's
Favored
a
by the
brief moment where you can start to feel your fingertips and your feet go numb, and you just have this brief look down where you can see little bits of your skin going from that blackish color that they are now to this gray stone, and you have this moment of worry. But as you do, you feel this surge from your chest, from the very core of your being that spills throughout your body. And you have this brief moment where your eyes flash red, and the rest of you can see these little streaks of white in his hair as the stone recedes.
Oh man.
and I look into her eyes and I go, fuck you. And then I look behind her, over her shoulder at the shield, and I go, get her, Ramus. And I want to try and deceive her into turning around and looking at the shield.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a deception then. Or intimidation. Your choice.
I mean, yeah, both could work. We'll go with deception. I was gonna go with deception. We're gonna go with deception. Do I have any bonuses at the moment that I could do before I do that? Okay, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it.
Oh, yes.
All right. All right. I'll keep that in mind. Ramos, your go.
As I'm seeing him just tell her to fuck off and just fuck you, I'm just like, now's the time. I'm gonna draw the great axe, and I'm going to attack her from the back. Can she see me, or am I?
Are you looking directly at her?
No, I'm using the shield, the reflection.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to attack her, and then get her to turn around, and then just be like, "Shield, bitch," and then put it right in her face.
Okay. Make me your first attack roll at disadvantage because you're still just using the reflection right now.
I'm trying to draw her attention. Is what I'm doing.
For sure.
Get
For
her
sure.
shield. Fuck.
All right. So you swing by, and mainly with the first one, just go to make a show of sound and intimidation. You still have a second attack. And so just kind of start
Very
trying.
intimidating.
Yeah, right.
So, you still are not used to trying to like attack over your shoulder this way while looking at a mirror this way. It's just a little new for you, but you manage to go out and at most you kind of bring out and you smack into the shield once or twice just to be like, get some noise and hype up his claim. All
Still
right.
not. Okay, so if I use action surge, I can't bring the shield up whenever she turns around because that'd be another.
Well, you already have the shield floating with you, so.
Okay, I'm gonna use action surge. I'm gonna try to get one more attack.
Technically, you'll get two. Because you still have multi-attacks, so 2 more attacks. There you go.
15 damage on that
Damage.
one.
All
Nice
right.
damage. Nice.
Nice.
Oh, that one doesn't hit.
Yeah, but you do get a solid strike into her back, and you can see that there is this almost like reddish green blood that she has that almost seems like it would glow iridescently, that spills out as she gets struck. Definitely does not seem happy. So, Nandor, question. Do you have to have consciousness for your swarms of rats?
Is it a concentration? I don't know.
It's definitely not concentration.
You know, whatever. Doesn't say.
Go ahead and roll me a charisma check with your charisma against their wisdom to see if they follow the last command.
Check, right?
Yes. They follow the last command. So they continue their pursuit of a Medusa. So this one comes up, and this one also swarms up to attack her. Features bite. So, first one just misses.
Oh, come on.
And the second one also unfortunately misses as she uses her tail to just swipe at them to keep them from swarming her as they did before. Jim Jar's turn. He is going to kind of look towards y'all a little bit, be like, yeah, no, they got this. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Turns around and is like, oh, no! And comes over, and he has to use, actually, I think he has a bonus action. He does. So he uses a bonus action to dash. 5, 10, 15. picks up you, Nandor, for his action. It's just like starts to pull you back a little bit as he's just like starts calling out, guys, Ramos, I would win the bet.
Not the time.
Nandor, make
Yeah.
me a death save.
That's positive, right?
That's one success.
It's been a while since there's been any death saves rolled on this
Minotaur.
Heathens and Heroes.
Minotaur.
Was it Minotaur? Yeah.
It was Minotaur.
Before I was here. That's how long it's been.
Well, I
We didn't
mean,
have it either.
we had Arcados make some.
Oh,
You son of a
that's a
bitch.
low blow, Matt. Low blow, bro.
I'm just saying, it's happened since then.
Fair. He didn't really end up having to. I mean, he was kind of in a lake fully armored.
So with
So
that,
he's dead, confirmed.
Spoiler alert. He's gone.
It comes to the Medusa's turn. She, after hearing the noise from behind and taking a strike from you, Ramos, she does turn to look in your direction as you have this shield at the ready. So she then, no! But now has to make a Constitution save.
Please fail. Please fucking fail. Fuck!
She then kind of keeps one arm up. It's just like, not today. As she then is going to make some strikes. So,
Oh, sweet. She dropped me.
yeah, she did relieve her attention of you. But she is going to have her snake hair attack out at you, Mr. Kragor.
It's a no, baby.
All right. And then she is going to have two short sword attacks at you, Ramos.
Bring it. That's a 1, baby. And that still fails.
All right. So she hits off to the side for the first one. And I'll say as part of the nat 1, as she's coming back up, she catches the gaze once more. And
Come on, baby.
going off of the shield. Do.
Jesus.
But
God,
manages
heaven.
to maintain her composure. And next comes to the elemental.
Oh, fuck me. Jim Jar, just get out.
It is going to move along the stone, and you're going to see that as it moves, parts of it is just going to kind of merge with the wall briefly before coming out as it makes its way up closer to Jim Jar and goes to make 2 strikes against him.
Uh-oh.
First one misses, and the second one, I guess I didn't have to do that, hits, unfortunately, giving him 17 points of damage and knocking him unconscious.
NPCs.
He was so close to winning the bet. I mean, losing the bet.
Well, if you technically save your life,
I mean,
he's like, he doesn't save his, so yeah, I win.
And you just kind of see his body, whew, like a little soccer ball, kick the baby status, get punted.
Kick the baby.
Don't kick the baby. And then Gregor comes to you.
Oh wow, already. Okay. I'm gonna do it again.
Get it. Get the clutch.
Are you looking at her?
Well, you said I can look at her direction, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
But you would still have disadvantage, which would cancel out to normal with flanking with Einar. So it's a normal roll. All right. So dagger just misses.
Yeah.
That one definitely hits. So go ahead and add that. I know, right? Add that 3d6 for your sneak attack.
Get him.
Nice.
Get him.
As she manages to knock aside one of your blades as you go to strike, but you then just come up and under her, cut slicing a nice bit along the rib. All right.
But she's like dying, right?
she's
She is
getting close, right?
bleeding heavily from multiple wounds. That is for sure. Looks angry. Her snake tendrils are all splayed out like a poltergeist, just unhappy, screaming now at this point.
I know. Your turn, baby. Get it.
Yeah, I'm dead, but Blood Eagle.
Staying in position.
That's if it's mine.
Einar comes to you.
Einar, wait, doesn't he have advantage though? 'Cause she's also turned. She's looking
Advantage.
at-
I still can't look at her.
Oh. Okay,
Yeah. Because now at this point, instead of just holding on to one, she's kind of watching all of y'all surrounded. So
Oh, okay. I thought she'd be in his general directions. Get it, Einar. Go.
Yeah, so the battle music that I'm listening to is like heavy drums right now, and it's so intense.
I have like little cymbals, and then Matt is just like perfectly going along with the cling, cling. Exactly. Dungeon Master.
Okay. Okay. Can I see her in the mirror reflection of the shield still?
yeah, since Ramos is pretty much just straight diagonal from you, it's easy enough because he's got that shield forward for her as well.
You're Bucky. I'm Cap right now. Work it.
Oh, good. Okay. All right. I'm gonna do. Trying to remember. So if I quicken a spell, that changes that spell from being an action to a bonus action, right?
Correct.
But I can still only cast one spell above first level.
Yeah, first or above. So you could do like bonus action spell level and then action cantrip or vice versa.
This was supposed to be the easy mission, guys.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Wait.
Funny how that
Alright.
happens, huh?
All right.
Always.
I'm going to So seeing her in the reflection, I can see myself in the reflection too, right?
Yeah, not
So-
as well because all of her moving parts and whatnot, but yeah.
So would I have disadvantage attacking her with a spell using the shield as my
Since
basically
you're not
aiming my hand through
At the shield.
with the shield in order to
since it's still not directly looking at her, I'll say roll me a intelligence. Yeah, just because you're still unfamiliar with having to do this normally, and trying to avoid her tail / swords and / hair.
all right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do this.
Do it.
I'm going to use
Point blank fireball.
guiding bolt, but I'm going to twin spell it.
Yes.
Does Twin Spell say you have to hit a second target?
When you cast a spell that targets only one creature and doesn't have a range of spell of self, you can spend any number of sorcery points to target a second creature within range. God bless it.
Her hair counts as another creature, doesn't it?
No, I wish. I'm sure it doesn't.
It's fine if it's a-
Alright.
Wait. If the rats are on her, they can target the rats.
And it
But
would
then
hit
I
the
hit the
rats.
rats.
Ah. Well, what if he misses and rolls a 1, and then it
I mean, if he rolls
it
a
hits
natural
her.
one, like if he's aiming for Einar or Kragor as well, and rolls a natural 1, then yeah, that might hit.
Wow,
Damn.
that would be the first time that I wanted to roll a natural one on an attack before. All right, let me just. I'm not going to do the guiding bolt then. Let me just do the magic missile.
All right.
But I'll use them as a third level spell.
All right. So give me another 5d4 plus 5.
There it is.
All right. So you once again just kind of aim away from her, kind of using the shield and just arc each arcane bullet right up into the air and then down into her crown as they just all like bah 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 smack into her from above, and she kind of spits out some blood and is kind of slouching her shoulders and breathing intensely heavy. Looks hella damaged.
I'm going to. I have to. So she can take an attack of opportunity.
All right.
So I'm gonna move my corpse over there so I can see what's happening.
All right.
I just want to see what's going on.
There you go.
Yeah, I assume I can't use a reaction against that. So yeah, it's,
Why not?
because the reaction would be a level. Well, I mean, can I? Can I use a shield spell?
Yeah. I mean,
Kind
yeah,
of
because I
the-
guess it's technically in your turn that it's happening, so it's like a reaction to a reaction within a spell. But that's way too much mind fucking, so I'm just gonna allow it.
Well, in that case, then she misses.
All right.
Bet.
She misses by one. Clangs off of my arcane shield.
Nice.
And over my shoulder, I'm just holding up the middle finger as I run away from her ass.
All right. So after you, it comes to your swarms.
If the
There.
swarm did the killing blow, I swear.
I swear to God.
Please.
At this point, I'd be okay with
Wait.
it.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait. No, it's my turn.
You're right. I was just hoping it. I was wondering if you'd catch it.
I was like, I had a look. I was like, wait a minute. There's no way they roll higher.
Go ahead, Ramos.
Come on, Ramos. Come on, Ramos. Let's end this.
I'm going to rage.
All right.
And then I'm going to attack this freaking Axe of Fury and hopefully hit this bitch.
So you're still keeping your eyes averted?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, okay, if I don't, what would I just roll a Constitution save and then...
Yep. Do you want to stare her down as you do it? Or do you want to just kind of swing wildly?
I mean, he's in a rage, though.
Don't put it like that. Then he's gonna
Hold on. But he's in a rage, though. Would he look at her if he's in a rage?
He still keeps the senses. I mean, he's pissed. He's not dumb.
I mean, now, if I went and did Reckless Attack, I would be dumb. Because that's just... He throws all things aside. He doesn't give a fuck.
Well, your call, man.
It may be the final blow, man.
Can I do one attack without it and one attack with it?
You gotta choose now.
Come on.
Fuck it. Let's do it.
Do it. Let's do it. Let's fucking go.
All right. Make me a Constitution save, sir.
Fuck! Let's go!
So, unflinchingly, you stare her down. Make me your attacks.
Now just roll well on the attacks, please.
Come on, Papa, come on.
Can I get advantage on this since I'm in rage?
If you reckless.
Yeah, if you
I'll go reckless. Let's do it. If I'm getting it, I'm getting the advantage on this.
It's not advantage. I think that's actually... Is it advantage? Oh, it is advantage. So. All right.
Yeah.
That'll hit. Go ahead and roll me damage. Alright. So for 11 points... Oh, go ahead. That definitely hits too.
Oh, come on, a
You
6.
can roll that one.
17.
And I can re-roll, right? I can re-roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
You're
roll
right
the 1 damage.
I'll take the 8. That's
Yeah,
19.
Alright, so with that, claim your kill for me, Ramos.
Yes!
Oh!
He's been waiting for this. Oh, shit!
Right as the raid comes in.
On a raid, man. Make this beautiful.
Oh my god.
Alright, so Ramos, as staring this Medusa half-drow down, who is enraged at everybody, stabbed your friends with bows and arrows and everything between, almost turned Einar to stone. How do you do it?
In the words of my friend across from you, Einar, fuck you, bitch! And I take my axe and just chop her fucking head off with a baseball swing. And then kick her fucking corpse down.
Very nice. Very nice. And the head spins in that beautiful arc through the air, giving that nice little rainbow blood trail for you. And you just, as the bodies fall to the ground, and you look up, and it is good.
Until you hear the behind you.
Fuck.
And
That's
you
what
know,
I'm getting
as behind you, you hear the shifting of stones, and you look behind you to see Jim Jar's laid out body at the top of the stairs. That is where we are ending it.
Great fucking episode, boys.
That was
Great
amazing,
episode.
guys. That was amazing.
Oh my god. Shout out.
Oh, and very
Yeah.
quickly, let me just say, Nandor, you are fired from ever holding the gem that will unlock the Earth Elemental again.
I agree with that.
I
We
don't
care. We care. It's our characters at fucking fault here, man.
All right, guys. And with that being said, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I want to give a big shout out to Robert for coming in at the end there for the raid. Sorry that we're ending so quickly, but thank you guys so much for tuning in. Happy to have you here. Make sure you guys catch us on the next one. You can also watch this episode on future VODs and on our YouTube channel probably in the next couple days. So keep an eye out for that. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for the constant support. We will be back. I'm not really sure yet because we got a busy couple of weeks, but we'll see. Well, just keep an eye on our Twitter and we'll figure it out. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hope to see you on the next episode of Heathens and Heroes. Have a great weekend, everybody. Have a great week, I should say. Bye.